Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to show y'all those few products that I told y'all I would show y'all. So yeah, you guys, let's begin. Okay, so I've already like moisturized and primed my skin. I have also put on my liner, and I've already done my brows, and I've already prepped my eyes because I have an eyeshadow palette. That was the one thing that I forgot to tell you that I would use. And so yeah, so let me show you the new items, and then we're going to go on further as far as the eyeshadows, the foundation, and also I might use this contour highlighting palette. It came to me messed up, like just the mirror part was messed up. The powders wasn't messed with at all, like no fingerprints. It was completely like not touched, and it's so beautiful. But the mirror was messed up in it, so I'm getting a replacement of that palette, and we'll see what I decide to do as when we get to that point. But I'll still show you everything that I have. Okay, so once again, y'all heard me talk about the Rachel Couture liquid foundation. I have this one, and I'm trying different shades because I've already found my summertime shade. There we go. I've already got my summertime shade. It's over here. Okay. And then I have my bronzer shade. I just don't have the shade that matches my skin tone. This is another shade, but there's two more shades that I could use, and I'll order those two shades if this one does not match me, okay? Because I need one to match me right now. I got the summertime shade. I just don't have the shade for right now. So this one is in the shade Dune, and this is the Rachel Couture liquid foundation. Okay, so we're gonna use this. Y'all know I love this foundation. I just haven't got the right color match right now for right now. Okay, but I do have the summertime, and I do have the bronzer shade. So, and then the concealers, I just feel like there's not a concealer that really works. The concealer in medium will work, but it doesn't have a yellow undertone to it like the way I like. So I'll just use another one of these shades to go with it and use it as a concealer. Okay. But anyways, y'all, we have this foundation we're going to use and see how this looks. When I swatched it on my hands, I feel like it's still going to be a little bit too light, just a tad bit too light. So I'm getting closer. But we'll see what it looks like on the skin. Okay, so we're gonna try this shade of this foundation today. And then I have this Joah. Y'all remember the Joah foundation that I showed y'all, the Crystal Glow. I do have the eyeshadow palette here. So it's a beautiful palette. It is in the shade. Um, it's just got numbers, y'all. So yeah, it looks like this. It's more like a purple tone palette. So yeah, we've got that. And then the other new product is this. Oh my God, the bronzers and the highlighters in this is so pretty. It's by the brand Rachel Couture, and this is what it looks like. It's called the Rachel Couture Razzmatazz Highlighting Palette. Okay, it looks like this. And inside you have the bronzer tone. This is the matte tone. Then you have three shimmer tones as highlighters. So it's so cute. I think I'm going to use it, but y'all, this had a mirror, okay? I just went ahead and took the mirror out because after I wiped it up, I was like, you know what? This mirror has been damaged. As you can see, the paper around the mirror is already loose. This should have been tighter. Y'all, it was loose before I took the mirror out of it. And so somehow or another, the paper didn't fit right around it, or either it didn't fit right. I'm going to say, I'm gonna say it for what it is. Somebody tampered with this, okay? Somebody loosened it up, and the mirror was slightly like, I don't want to get into it. Just know it had a mirror in this, and this was slightly, I ain't gonna say slightly, it was damaged. And so yeah, this is the palette. And those are my fingerprints where I swatched it. And it's such a beautiful palette, like a wonderful bronzer highlighting palette. So I just took the mirror out and I threw it away the other day. So yes. All right. So that doesn't make this palette, like I can't use it. But I just wonder who messed with the mirror. I didn't. So I'm not worried about it, but somebody messed with the mirror. But they didn't touch uh the the eyeshadows. I didn't see no prints, what no marks in it or anything like that. So yeah, just the mirror was defective. Okay, so here we go. All right, so now I've done my priming and everything. I put a concealer, the Jordana concealer, on as my eyelid primer and everything. Y'all know the regular usual stuff I've already put on. I've told y'all what I use to prime my skin and all that good stuff. So yeah, y'all know what I use. So I went ahead and did this so that it could make, so the video may not be as long as it's been. Maybe an hour or so. Let's try and see if we can get it to an hour or so. I try my best. I just can't move really, really quick. Okay, I can't turn my head too quick as some people can. But anyways, you guys, it is just a whole thing. Okay, I just don't want to describe it. But anyways, y'all, let's go in with the foundation because listen, I have a sinus infection. So that's one reason why I say my videos have been like extremely long, in my opinion, like really long. But I've had a sinus infection, and still, I think I have it. It's still going now, like going on right now. Due to the weather changing, I usually have that problem. So, y'all, I'm going to be checking my phone as I am doing this video because I'm actually waiting on something to, I just got to keep a check on it. But anyways, Rachel Couture Liquid Foundation with Arnica Extract. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this looks. Okay, this is the closest for sure. Yes, I think this is going to work. I think it's going to match. I'm going to do this side so y'all can see one side done. And I put a good bit just on, because this is sort of like, it's light to medium coverage. So it's not like really full coverage unless I use a powder. So I kind of done learned to add more product on my skin. So how is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing all right. It has been really crazy, but I hope everybody's doing all right. I ain't gonna say it's been crazy, but it has. It's been really, really tough over the weekend. But, let's just keep people in prayer, okay? All right. So, anyways, let me go ahead and blend this out. I think this might be the match, y'all. So I'm going to use my foundation brush here. And I'm going to use it as if I'm using a beauty blender. But I'm going to turn around and use a beauty blender anyways. So yes, you guys, I believe this is the match. But I'm going to get two more shades anyway, because I might want to blend it with another shade like the way I normally do. I don't know why I'm like that. I'm just used to it. I do know why, because over the years I've had to do that. So I'm kind of used to mixing two shades up together, you know. But this does match. I finally got the right shade. I figured that shade was going to match. It had a yellow, it has a yellow like undertone. Any foundation that has that, it will match. A golden undertone, that works for me. I can go with some neutral undertones, but I don't like it as much as I like the golden and yellow undertone foundations. Okay, so here we go. Here. All right, so I'm doing half of my face so y'all can see the other side. And I feel like this has already dried up, so I feel like I got more coverage on my forehead than I did on my cheeks, my cheek areas. Y'all see that? I feel like maybe I need to let this dry a little bit before I blend it. That's what I'm noticing right now. Now, I've used this foundation before. I'm supposed to have done my eye makeup first, y'all. I went opposite, but that's okay. What I'm seeing right now is if you let it dry there or set there for a little bit, you get more coverage. Look at that. Look at my forehead versus my cheek area. Do y'all see that? Let me turn on this little light here. Okay. This seemed to work the last time. Yeah, there we go. See here? Yeah. Look at the coverage there. Let me pull my hair out just a little bit because y'all seeing my little edges there. Oh. Around. Let me loosen this up just a little bit. There we go. So do you see how thick the foundation is? Because that dried up. And then, okay, so now I have another thing to say about this foundation. If you want it to look more luminous and more like a light coverage, go right on in and blend it out. But if you want it to look a little bit more on the matte side or a little bit more coverage, let it dry. Because I put this on and blended it out and talking to you guys while this was on my forehead and it dried up to this amount of coverage versus the sheer luminous version on my cheeks. Like, do y'all see that? So it looks like it's two different foundations on, but it's not. It's the same foundation. It's just this part of my face, I let the foundation dried before I got to my forehead, basically. So yeah, that's that. And I feel like going in with another coat on my cheek area because I'm going to use a beauty blender. So I'm going to add just a little bit more over here. And then I'm going to let this dry a little bit. We're going to see how it's going to look with this. Now, on a regular basis, I would like for it to look luminous, you know. That's just me. But, you know, let me turn down the volume, y'all. Let's see. Maybe that'll work. I'm gonna let this dry just a little bit so maybe I can get the same coverage as I got on my forehead. I think that's long enough. So no, it's not. Maybe that is like that. Maybe because my skin is drier. But I am getting extra coverage there on my cheeks with the foundation with a second layer. But it's not as matte as what's on my forehead area. Do y'all see that? Okay. But it's good. Okay. I really haven't used this foundation enough just because, I haven't found the right shade of foundation. I haven't been content with what I have. Okay, so that's it right there. And I'm not going to add any concealer underneath or foundation underneath my eyes. I'm going to use a different concealer. So this is what it looks like, y'all, on here. That's what it looks like. So, okay, so you see the difference here. Before I blend it and smooth it on out with the beauty sponge, this is the coverage over here on this side. This is what it looks like over here. Okay. And then this is what it looks like over here. So you do see where it covers like my uneven skin tone, like right up in here and on my forehead. It does cover those areas, which I've already done a first impression on this foundation. So yeah, do y'all see that? So, and then you gotta look at the foundation. Trust me, it does match. This tone matches very good compared to all the other shades that I had previously bought. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is grab my beauty sponge and I'm gonna tap that water out. And then now I'm gonna use my beauty sponge and kind of like soften the foundation. There we go. I like that. See there? It's really good to do this. I never really done this. Like I've seen a lot of people use foundation brushes and then go back in with a beauty blender. And I never really did that. I either use a foundation brush or a beauty blender, but not both of them. But now I see why people do this. I mentioned this in a previous video. Now I see why they do it. It just seemed to look, the foundation just looks a little bit, I guess if you put too much foundation on, you can, it thins out. So, and smooths the foundation. That's what it does. So I really like that. I like going back in with a beauty blender and just soften up my makeup and stuff like that. Okay, there we go. All right, I like that finish. So I'm going to show y'all what it looks like once you use a foundation brush and then go in with the beauty sponge. This is what it looks like. Okay. So this is what it looks like over here. And this is what it looks like without. Yeah. Finally got it right, okay? So now I can say I got the right shade. So now I'm going to go in on this side and go ahead and, I don't really have to say my opinion. I already said it. I do like this foundation though. I do like it. I feel like it's one of those foundations you can wear on a regular basis and not have so much, you don't have too much foundation on, and it's light on the skin and it just feels good. You can tell you're putting some natural ingredients on the skin. Remember, this is a natural foundation, and I'm into the natural foundations. So I've been talking about it. That Joah's foundation, all that is natural uh products, and I'm into that. Even skincare, all that. I'm gonna get some skincare very soon. A little bit. I'm getting a little bit at a time. I got a skincare product that's coming tomorrow. Actually, it came yesterday, and that was defective. And I was like, what in the heck is going on here? And I had to tell the company that it was defective. And so they're sending me out another one, and it should be here tomorrow. So I'm excited to use that product when I get it. And yeah, guys, like I'm really excited to try it. And I'll give y'all a review. And once again, I will be doing an skincare routine once I get all the products that I want. I'm getting the skincare little at a time so that when I get ready to do the skincare routine, I can tell y'all that the products is products that I truly indeed like, that is working, and so far everything is working. As far as my skin looking improved, or my skin texture and stuff, but I want to wait until I get everything that I want and then use it for a little bit, and then I'm going to do a skincare video. So stay tuned. So I will be doing a skincare video. I'm liking this foundation. But I will say, if you want more coverage, just let it dry a little bit before you go in with the beauty sponge. I say with this foundation too is to use a brush first and then a beauty sponge, like the way I'm doing right now. I feel like it just looks better that way, and it blends out the foundation really well. So yeah, I think with the beauty sponge, I think the first time I used this, I used the beauty sponge. Did I think I did. Um, it kind of took away some of the foundation on its own. Like if you just go right in with a beauty sponge, you need to use a foundation brush to kind of like get that foundation on, and then afterwards go in with the beauty sponge, just the way I'm doing it right now. Okay, so just know that if you were to try this foundation, I think you'll like it. I like it a lot. I think I told y'all this is like a semi-matte foundation. I think it depends on what you prime your skin with too. Like the moisturizers you decide to pick or use. Okay. So this is the foundation. Love it. I love the shine there, the glow that it provides. So yeah, this is pretty. I like it. So now, you guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to do concealer because I did the foundation first. I don't know what made me do that. Usually, I go in with, y'all know, my eyeshadow. So if I have any fallout, I don't mess up my foundation. But for some reason, I picked up the foundation first. Okay, well, we're going to go with it, okay? We're just going to keep going. Hopefully, these powders don't have fallout, okay? This is the Joah the Joah brand eyeshadow palette. I got this one. I want to get the other one if it's not sold out by the time I'm able to get it, but here it is. It's just a nice purpley, mauve, not mauve, but it's more like a purple tone eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to grab my blender here, and the shadow I'm going to start with is probably the brow bone shade here. I think this one will work. I don't know, I could use a shimmer, but I think I'm going to use the matte tone and add this on to my brow bone. And it's not going to be really highlighted, and I really don't want my brow bone to look really highlighted. So I think that gave it like a pink little look. Like it's like a light pink. I thought it was like a cream color, but it's actually like a pink color, like a real pale pink shade there. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Cute. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go in with this tone right here. I know y'all can't see it good. There it is. Maybe. This one here. It's like a transition shade. I like that. It's just like a soft. It's not a lavender, but it's a nice light color there of purple. So this is a purple shade. If you don't like purple eyeshadows, then you're not gonna like this. But I like it. I like the fact that I'm putting good stuff on my lids, good products, ingredients like that. So just adding this into my crease. Okay. Same thing over here. Now I'm going to blend it just a little bit. So I'm going to use that pink shade that I used on my brow bone just to go right across that right there, just to smooth out the eyeshadow into the crease there. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to take, I think I'm going to do something completely different. I think I'm going to go in with the shimmer tone and then go in with this other really beautiful, beautiful, nice I'm trying to figure out which one of these shades I want to use. I like all three of the shimmers, but I want to use, I think I'm going to use this really nice one here. This sort of like pearlescent color. It's really pretty. All right, so I'm going to take that shade. Go ahead and do this now. Usually I do this after I add a color into the crease. Okay. The same thing on this side. Okay. Just positioning the shade right where, right on my lid. Right where my crease is at. And this is pretty actually by itself. I really don't even need to go in with a crease color. It's just so pretty. See how that looks? I really like that. That'll be a beautiful shade just by itself. Like if you're in a, like I said, on the go type of makeup look, or you need to fix something really quick and fast. This is just so pretty. This is a beautiful color here to wear by itself. Don't even need nothing more. It's just so pretty. I'm trying to blend it around because I think I'm just going to use this other color that I was going to use into the crease. I'm just going to put it in the outer, y'all know how I do over here in the corner um, of the eye here. And really, I could leave my eyeshadow just like this. This would be more like a natural. This is like a natural makeup look, like what I was trying to do the other time we was talking when I said I was going to do a natural eye makeup look, but I end up, creating something different. But this is really, really pretty, just as is. Okay, I'm going to put just a little bit more on the lid and blend this out a little bit more here. Okay, blend it out just a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this shade here, and I think I'm going to put a little bit of this on the bottom lash line too. I want just a little bit of this just to give me some, I think I'm going to go in the inner corner. I'm going to do something a little bit different. Let's see, I think I'm going to go like right up in here. I've done this before, so it's not anything different. I've done this in a previous makeup look. I'm just going to, yeah, I like that. See here, just right there. It kind of helps define my crease here. I like that. add it on. This is a really pretty palette. The other one is more like a golden bronze like palette. I want to get that, but I wanted to try one of the palettes and see if I liked it because this is a new brand for me. So I didn't buy both palettes because I didn't know how the palettes were or the how this company is. I want to try it. And then if I like it, then I will buy the other few products that I've seen on the site. So yeah, I like this product. So I like the way this is looking. So I think we're about done with the eye makeup. I have to say that this eyeshadow is pretty. It's really natural. And I love that one shade by itself. It's one of those shades that I feel like I'll be wearing on a regular basis a good bit because it is honestly very soft and really pretty. Everyday eyeshadow color there. So yeah, so that's nice there. All right. All right. So I think that's good enough. I'm gonna stop there and then we're gonna put a little bit more liner. I really don't have to have liner. I think this kind of looks good without y'all. I'm not gonna put no more liner on. I think that is good enough what I have on, but I might add some of that shade that I just used underneath this lash line here once I put on my concealer. But that is the Joah's palette here. Get six, it's a small little six eyeshadow palette, but it's very, very pretty, okay? Like I love my eyeshadows. So that is very, very nice. So now I'm going to use my telescopic lift mascara. All right, by L'Oreal. I'm going to put this on my lashes, okay? And I'm not going to add no more of the eyeliner. This look is like really pretty and natural. I just touched my face then with that mascara, so I clean that up. I'm just going through the lashes, coating it. This is a good mascara. I told y'all it's a good mascara, but I still think that I think this is prettier if you have more longer lashes than I have. I do think it gives you some length and some volume, but it's not as good as the other one that I use. This one is probably one that I would use on a regular basis rather than using my the NYC mascara. Um yeah, this one is more like for every day where you don't have to glam up or anything. This is more like a natural light mascara, but it does provide length and some volume there. So okay. All right, so I'm going to do another coat of mascara on the top of the lashes. And then push it back up like that to get more length and all. You really don't have to do that. You can do one coat, but this is the second coat here. Y'all know how I do. I put on several coats until I feel like my lashes look longer and thicker. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. See there? This side versus that side. It's the second coat there. So you have to be careful about how many coats you put on with this mascara as well, because it can clump up really quick. I think I mentioned that the first time I had used this mascara. Maybe not, but I'm telling you now. So, okay. Okay, I think that's the way. I'm going to stop right there. Like, I feel like if I continue, it's just going to mess up the look. All right, there we go with the mascara. I'm going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes, but first we're going to put on concealer here. And I'm going to use my concealer from Dollar Tree. This one here. It's really good concealer. Add that on and around my nose area, okay? All right. So that's the concealer there. Then I'm going to use my beauty sponge rather than my foundation brush. And I'm going to blend this into my skin. Okay. One of the best inexpensive concealers there is at Dollar Tree. Like, look how good that look. It's moisturizing, great coverage. Looks very nice. It is amazing. Let me get my soda, you guys. Very, 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 very nice. Okay. That just went down my throat before I swallowed. That scared me there for a second. Okay, you guys. So that is the concealer. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and set these under eyes. I didn't get out my powder. I'm surprised. Most time I get out my stuff the night before, like what makeup products I'm going to use. But I didn't get out any setting powder. So I guess I just go with the W7 setting powder that I always use and set my under eyes. I'll just use this. All right. This makeup look is looking very natural. This is what I should have created when I said I was gonna create that natural makeup look. This is looking very soft and natural here. Like for real. I wasn't going for this either, but once I put on the eyeshadow, it this eyeshadow is very, very nice if you like natural makeup. It's very, very nice. So now I can go ahead and put my mascara on my bottom lashes. All right. So that's the mascara, you guys. That's the liner and all that. So the next thing, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and put on, yeah, I'm trying to think, do I want cream bronzer or do I want just to use the powder? I know with the powder it would be very, very natural. I feel like I could have a natural finish rather than putting the cream contour on. But I think it'll look pretty either way. But since it's looking natural, let's just use powder. Why not? Okay. So I'm going to put the Makeup Revolution concealer there up. And before I do that, let me go ahead and do my lips. I use this concealer here to line my lips here. All right, just go ahead and do my lips here. This is the matte lipstick. I don't recall the name of these, but I've been using these matte lipsticks lately, and I don't know. I told y'all I was going for gloss, but I got back into the nude matte lipstick. All right. So there we go with the lipstick. I love a nice matte lip. All right, so let's see. I'm trying to think what I want to do now. I could put a lip liner on. I feel like this is like so. I'm gonna put just a little bit of a liner here. There we go. I think that look a little bit better there. Now, okay, so now it's time for the bronzer. Now I want to use the Rachel Couture bronzer palette. I do want to use it, but I think I'm going to save this palette and wait on my new palette that's coming. Yeah, I think I want to do that. But then again, I really want to use these powders. There's nothing wrong with the powders. Once again, it's just the mirror came defective, and like I was thinking I'll just hold on to this palette since the powders was fine. I just hold on to these powders, in case the palette that's coming tomorrow, just in case something's wrong with it, just hold on to it. Um, but it doesn't have a mirror. It's very, very pretty. I did try the colors, swatch the colors and all that. It's so, so pretty, y'all. Like, it's a pretty palette. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the bronzer shade in this palette, the Gentle as Ever Beauty Glaze. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to use this real, I've been using it as a blush, but I haven't really used it as a bronzer. So I think I'm going to try this one, and then I'm going to wait on my new palette, and then y'all will see the bronzer in another makeup look, or when I show you like what makeup I have on, then I will tell you that I use this palette, but you will see it eventually in another look. So I'm gonna use this bronzer shade right here, and I'm trying to find me a brush because I wasn't planning on doing that, but why not? Let's go ahead and keep this very, very natural. This is so natural looking. It's beautiful. So I'm not gonna put powder on. I think it looks good without powder. As far as set my entire face with powder, I don't think I need it. Um, this does look more like blush to me than it does a bronzer, but I'm gonna go with it, you guys. I mean, I'm used to This being a blush and not a bronzer, but I'm thinking about when I put it on my forehead, how is it going to look? On my cheeks, it looks okay. Like it just looks like blush. Just looks like blush on my cheeks. But I don't know how it's going to look on my forehead. Okay. Let's add some on the forehead here. I don't know how this is going to look, but just looks like a natural. It just looks really natural, y'all. Now I know what to use when I want a natural look without intensifying it. Okay, y'all, this is looking good. I didn't think it was going to look good, but it does. It looks good. Something different. All right, y'all. So that is basically the look. I'm going to put on some highlighter. Okay. I'm going to add this one on. It's an eyeshadow, but I like it as highlighter. Just a little bit of this on. Okay. So that, you guys, is the look. So I'm going to add just a little bit more of this eyeliner into my waterline here. And I said I was going to add some of that shadow underneath my lash line, but I think I'm going to leave it as is here. Okay. So there we go. So I like this look. So now I'm going to show y'all. Let me fix my hair here. Okay. Okay, so here it is, you guys. This is the look. Let me see if I can take it a loose and see if it'll work if I pull. Yeah, no, there's a shadow there. So, wait, let me see if I turn off this light here. Maybe one light there. It might work. Yeah. Uh-oh, no. This is what it looks like, y'all. It is so pretty. It's a really nice natural look. I really like it. Eyeshadows, foundation. Very nice there. That's the real view. That's it. So, so pretty. Loving the eyeshadow. See how natural that looks? Like it's very soft eyeshadows. Shimmery, but yet that matte tone is there. Um, really liking the bronzer. First time using it as a bronzer. Usually I use that shade for a blush. But this is like my natural bronzer now. So, so, so nice. All right. So that's the look. Okay. Really, really like that look. It's so cute. So now what I could talk about real quick is once again the Rachel Couture liquid foundation. This has arnica extract in it. This is very nice. But I've got to show y'all the CC cream. I haven't showed y'all that yet. I gotta show y'all, and I've got to use that one. So look forward to another makeup look, because I want to receive my new highlighting palette, and then that way I can use this palette once I get my new one that's coming tomorrow. And so who knows, I might create another makeup look tomorrow, once I receive those that item, and use the CC cream. If not tomorrow, it'll be the following day. But this foundation is really good. I finally found one that does match my skin tone. There is two more shades I'm going to get, because I feel like I need one for concealer, and then I could use the other one maybe to blend in with this shade for the summer if I don't want to use the other shade that I have. I think I'm going to get the other two shades and I'll be done as far as buying these foundations. Yeah, this is very good. Like I said, it's like a semi matte, but today is a little bit luminous because I did use as my primer base the Epilance 24 carats, what is it, primer base. I used it, so that does, those products are always like really um provide a nice glow on the skin. So I feel like if I had to just use the W7 moisturizer, I wouldn't have this nice glow. But then again, that does provide a nice glow. So yeah, I really, really like this foundation with a good moisturizer or not. It's a really nice one, okay? So if you're looking for an inexpensive but good natural foundation, try the Rachel Couture, but there's so many. Even that Joah Crystal Glow foundation is good too. So yeah, this is a good one, you guys. So try it. You might like the concealers too. For me, the concealers is a little bit too, they don't have a yellow undertone concealer. As far as online, I might can go to this original website and find one. That's probably what I'm going to do eventually. But where I'm buying it at, yeah, they don't have the yellow undertone concealers, and I like those types of concealers. Even if they're highlighting, I like that yellow undertone. So anyways, you guys, this foundation is really nice, and you can add a small amount of this product if you want a, like a light coverage foundation. Okay, if you want a light coverage, just put a minimum amount on. But if you want medium coverage, I mean, you put on, I think the amount that I had put on, and you don't have to go over twice. But if you want more full coverage, do a second layer like I did. And then if you really, really want more coverage, add powder on top. You can do that, and it looks good too. So this is a very nice foundation, recommended. Okay, very, very nice. And so the next product, the Joah eyeshadow palette, so pretty. This is going to be my another natural eyeshadow palette. Y'all know I have the one that I use with the shadow that I use for my brows. That's like a small natural eyeshadow palette. So this is very natural, even though it has this one shade that you can actually use for a liner if you want to, and still, like the shadow in the inner corner. That's what I use. This would be good as a liner if you want to, if you like the eyeshadow liner. Very, very nice. But this is really, really good, you guys. I like this palette. I want to get the golden bronzy palette as well. I just wanted to try one of them and see what it looked like before I bought both of them, because I want to see how everything was going to look. And I like my eyeshadows. I love this palette. It is absolutely amazing and gorgeous. And the shadows went on very smooth, blended out very nice. This is the way the shadows look. If you can see that, I got the ring light on, and then the light in there was turned on, if y'all noticed that. But it's getting dark outside, so yeah, you guys, so this is what it looks like, you guys, the palette. If you can see that real good, I don't know, there you go. That's the colors, a true view of this one. So that's what it looks like. So it's a nice palette. I recommend it. And this is not a new brand, but it's new for me. I've never tried this brand. So yeah, I would recommend you try it. I think it's a good brand. I'm gonna get more products from this brand, but as I can, okay? So little at a time, okay? But this is really good. Okay, I love that eyeshadow palette. All right, so that's basically all that I use. Everything else is stuff that I've already used before, so I don't need to talk about that. So this is the look. I am going to create an outfit of the day real quick. I feel like I am today. I did, and 3 ways to wear a romper yesterday or the day before that. Yeah. Anyways, y'all seem to have liked that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do today or tonight. Since I put on makeup, I might as well do one, right? An outfit of the day. Okay. So, but then again, I don't know. I may not do one for today. I might wait and do an outfit of the day in the next makeup video, which might be tomorrow or the next day, because I do have some things I need to do tomorrow. I may not feel like doing anything when I come home and all that. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, you guys, I mean, that is it. So I want to say this too. Like I said, look forward to more fashion videos, more outfits of the days. I'm getting everything in order, and if everything go as planned, it's going to be more fashion looks than ever if everything goes good about something. Okay, I'm not going to talk about it right now. I'm not going to talk too fast. I'm going to wait and see how everything goes. If that goes through and what I'm thinking of and what I'm supposed to do, then I feel like there's going to be more fashion than ever. Okay. And if not, then I told y'all this is my hobby and I love it. It keeps me motivated, and I love to take my time and create these makeup looks for you guys, even though I'm done with makeup looks and creating them, but I do them for you. But at the same time, fashion is my thing. It's what I love. So I want to get back to 3 to 4 videos a week, okay? And because I really, really like doing the fashion thing, okay? The makeup I could do without showing all of that, just create the fashion. So yeah, look forward to more fashion looks over here as well as my Sheila Shimei channel. I'm about to pick up on my Sheila Shimei channel, you guys. Get that going because I feel like I just been so busy, you guys. Like I said, I've had so many appointments, so many things I've had to check on and go get checked out, and just different little things. I'm on a healthcare journey, you guys, just trying to take care of myself. And what has happened to me has been terrible. So I don't want to get into all of that, but just know that I'm going to try to get more steady and, get more videos going and have more outfits of the days over here and also on my Sheila Shimei channel. So y'all stay tuned for more fashion. And like I said, I will create another makeup look as soon as I get my palette. It might be tomorrow. And yeah, you guys. So look forward to another makeup look. And then I have today, and I just happen to think about it. I have a foundation that's out outside, I think, or I don't know. I don't know if it's in the mailbox or not. But I got another foundation. Let me grab it real quick. Um my Young Vision. Yeah. My Young Vision foundation is outside, y'all. So I told y'all I was going to get another shade because that shade number 4 was a tad bit too light. So I got a shade 6 and I'm going to mix the two together. So I'll probably use those foundations maybe. Or I might just use this foundation again or the CC cream. One of those I'm going to use. I probably use one of the newer ones, either the CC cream and the Young Vision or the Young Vision foundation, mattifying foundation. One or the other, and also use that contour and highlighting palette. Okay, so those are new products that I have to show in the makeup look. So if you want to see that, see how these products look, then stay tuned for the next makeup look and more outfits of the day. So y'all stay tuned for more videos. And I love y'all a bunch. Much love, care, kindness, peace, joy to everyone, and also for myself. And yeah, you guys, let's keep a lot of people in prayer because there's a lot of people that's in a terrible situation right now. So let's keep everybody in prayer. Let's pray, you guys, for people and their families. Okay, let's do that. I didn't do a lot of talking, just in respect for the situation and everything. But everything's is in God's hands. So yeah, you guys, I love y'all a bunch, and I will see y'all in my next one. And y'all take care of yourselves, okay? As I will take care of myself, and I will see you maybe with a fashion video. If y'all see one, check it out, okay? And much love, care, kindness, peace, joy, happiness to everyone, okay? Bye. See y'all my next one. Take care. Bye bye.